Hi, welcome to day 2 of my classroom setup. Today I'm going to be tackling the supplies and making a shopping list. If we haven't met yet, my name is Natalie Priester. I teach middle school English learners and my channel is for teachers. I have a teacher mommy vlog and I share other things for teachers. But let's go on with my plans for my room. First of all, I forgot to say that I work in a school district where the fire marshal is very strict. So I'm not allowed to cover up my walls with a ton of paper. I'm only allowed to have 10% of my walls covered, and I'm not allowed to put anything hanging from the ceiling. The fire marshal will bust that so fast. So just keep that in mind as I'm going. If you're looking for like those fancy over-decorated classrooms, not mine. It's gonna be simple and clean so we can focus on learning. I don't have that many supplies. I seriously have the stuff on those counters, some books, and I think that's it. Like, I'm not a pack rat hoarder teacher at all. So supplies aren't a big deal to me. I don't need a bunch of stuff to teach reading. I need books, and that's what I have a lot of, and I have a couple pens and things. But the school does give me money to buy more supplies. Half of my order came in today. It's all supposed to be here, but I'm still missing some things. My new classroom comes with a ton of storage though. I have those on both sides of the room, and then I have this little cart thing down here. I already opened this up. Nice. Math books the other teacher left. And then I looked in here and there's, how can I get this? There's a little bit of stuff in there, so I'm gonna go through these and take all of this junk out just to get rid of it. I could just shove all that stuff back in there and nobody would know, but I might not feel good about that. So I'm gonna go through it a little bit more and see if there's more stuff I can purge. Oh man, the other teacher left a bunch of stuff in here. There's like stuff in every single cabinet. Not that big of a deal, but kind of a pain. Like, is there more over here? I don't have to clear out somebody else's stuff. I mean, I guess I can just ask people to take it to the library for me. I'm checking this cabinet. Oh look, there's more junk in here. Like, ew, what is this? Some random cable. Speakers. Look. That's cool. You have extra stuff, just like throw it in the cabinets. Nobody's gonna know. Oh God. Like a ton of stuff. Why can't it at least be stuff that I need? Like, I don't need any of that stuff. Office referrals? No, I don't need any of that. Okay, time to get rid of it. Well, before I get that stuff out of the cabinets, this is the little bit of supplies that I got. Our school gets us, we get 150 total for supplies. Some's teacher supplies and some student supplies. Not all mine's here yet, but I got tissue paper for Dia de los Muertos altars, markers, a new pencil sharpener, some tape stuff for the bulletin, for the board up there to make like little sections on it. That's in there. Post-its, just easy office stuff is all I really got in this box. I did order like borders and things though, but they're not here. I hope they didn't get I hope they got approved. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go measure my bulletin boards too, because they're different than my ones in my old room, so I can buy fabric for the backgrounds this weekend. So there's one thing maybe I'll keep, states and capitals, bingo. Like, no, I'm never gonna use this. There's apps for this crap. If I'm gonna do bingo, it's gonna be like words or something. Bye-bye box. Oh, great. Oh, good job to me. I filled the box so full that I can't move it. I'm just gonna slide it over by the door. But, I looked back up here and this stuff's not horrible. Look, these papers up here are actually just like posters. So I am gonna go ahead and keep those. This I have to tell Tech to get rid of, and then I will throw the books in the box too. So as I'm walking back and forth, taking things from the like cave desk over to the cabinet, I noticed, by the way, look, this is from my first teaching assignment. Look at it's native kids. Anyways, look at this spot on the wall back there. My kids don't use this door, but I use this door. So I feel like that needs something. I might put like the school information up there. We always have all these like signs and bulletin boards to put up. And my boards in my room aren't good at that. Like those corners, like that's not a place to put school announcements. And then this is kind of like the small group teacher zone. So I might put all the school stuff just up there. They use that door over, where is it? They use that door over there though. So maybe I'll put a few there and a few here. Like I'll put some fabric and some borders and make like faux bulletin boards right there. I've done that before, it works. I finished the cabinets. I'm telling you guys, I like really don't have that much stuff. I almost fell. I was a little bit lazy though because there's like this box of office supplies that I didn't break down and go through. And I didn't like clean out all of those. It's 2:49 and I feel like I want to go home to Newari, so that's for like a day when I'm like really bored and I'm stuck here, I think. And I threw a few little things like folders down there, but that's all I did. I also found a box that I had these rugs in. I got those like at Ross or something a few years ago. I had in my old classroom, my old like my high school classroom. And I put those in my reading nooks. They kind of go with the colors of this room. I'm trying to go simple, but I feel like those are chill enough that I'll probably stick those in the little nook areas. Just to show you, like, I didn't use this cabinet at all. Nothing. I have nothing to put there. I took some stuff out of the shelves over here, and I got the cave area cleaned out. Oh, two things that I don't know what to do with in this room right now that I need to figure out. One is my DocuCam. So going deskless is really good because I don't need to be on my desk that much, like just not a desk. I don't need to be on the screen that much. Just when I use my Read 180 software is kind of the only time I need that direct instruction. But I want to use the DocuCam with the screen for when I'm modeling writing and revising writing. So I might find a spot maybe over there somewhere, or maybe even back here, just not have the kids touch it, where I can sit and model writing. And yeah, it might work back here, like above the cave. Maybe there's like a teacher side of the desk. I don't know. Maybe I make this a work desk where my web kids can work, or it can be a reading cave. I think they'll be pretty respectful with the DocuCam. They're not that tempted by it because it's not always hooked up. But the other thing I don't know what to do with is this baby, my best friend. You see that? So I have to loan my kids headphones for Read 180, and I put them in here. Chargers, well, you can't see it, but there's extra Chrome. I normally put extra Chromebook chargers in there too. In my old classroom, I had this hanging up on one of my cabinets, but I don't know where it's going to go in here, and it's really not pretty, but I can't think of anything that's this visually easy to check off if they're returned or not. That's the thing I like about this, is that before the kids leave, I just glance and make sure that all the headphones are in, and then I don't have to do a check-in or check-out system. It's just on your honor. But I don't know where to put it in here, and it's not gonna stick to those bricks. So that's for something to figure out for another day. I still have to figure out the book situation, because the bookshelves that are in here are not, like, first of all, I don't think they're gonna hold my whole library. Like, everything I have won't fit in these. And like, why are they that tall? Who needs shelves that tall? Like for a house, yeah, but for a classroom? Anyways, they won't all fit here, but I also don't want to leave them all facing this way. I want to do that baskets thing and sort them by genre where they go like this, just because I think it's easier and then I can put labels on them. But I don't think I can get baskets that are gonna fit this. Like, look, it's not very deep at all. It's really shallow. And then I'm going to get rid of these. So Read 180 wants me to keep the books like this. But how do you check that out? Like, you don't know what book's what. I don't know what book's what. I can never find anything. And I'm going to be supplementing with these books. And then I probably have, like, I think I said there's like 100 books at home that I'm gonna bring in, maybe 150. So, yeah, I'm not just locking my kids into these. Sorry, Read 180, but I can't keep my kids reading on tiers, and they don't want to read these things, and it's forcing them. And I'm not gonna get them to love reading, getting them reading these. So I'm going to explode these, mix them by genre, put them in baskets, and sort them. I just don't know where it's going to go I only have that one shelf and I need to put their workbooks in there. So that's something I'm going to figure out. I'm gonna take measurements of everything right now, and then over the weekend, I'm gonna go to like Dollar Tree, IKEA, somewhere cheap and see what I can find. My coworker said that even those IKEA like tall, skinny magazine holders won't even fit in our shelves in the front of the room. But then my other idea was just to give up sorting them and then alphabetize them and use an app instead, and then the kids can look on the shelf in the app to find what book they want. I had my high school kids doing that. They used Goodreads, but Goodreads is blocked in this district. So there might be a substitute I can use. If you know one, please tell me, because if you watch this, I'll probably still be looking for it, or if there's something better. But that's my plan for right now. So I'm just gonna take measurements and then I'm gonna go home to my daughter. My first classroom, I had a whole toolkit thing that I had from my dorm. This is my measuring tape right now because that toolkit is long gone. I'm seriously measuring with this like, oh, let's see here. Looks like that's 11 inches by ungodly, what is that, like 16? Handy dandy, it worked great on the bulletin boards. I gotta write that down before I forget it. What was that? Oh yeah, 11 by 16. So the case is the front of the room and the case over there. They're both 11 deep. Is that like standard? I wonder if I could find baskets that deep. Anyways, I am going to head out. It's 3:03. I've been in here for, I think, about an hour today. And I am going to go home and see my daughter. It's Friday though. By the way, I'm wearing this beautiful web shirt because I'm a web leader and we had an orientation. I had fun at web. Like, that was the fun thing. I'll link the vlog that has that in it. But this shirt would not have been my choice. But that's my lovely attire today. Anyways, I'm going to head home. I'm going to do some shopping this weekend, but I'm not spending a ton. Oh, I'm also, I think, gonna get a clock. Do you see that? How is there a front of the room with no clock? Like, people, why is the clock at the back door of the classroom and the flag up there? I don't know. I'm super grateful for this room. Sometimes I'm like, why do they build schools like this? Like, did you ask a teacher? Okay, anyways, I will see you next time I am in here. Thanks for watching. Bye.